Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Ultimate Dirt TV. Tonight it's the World of Thunder Short Track Nasties. It is the birthday bash week. This time night number 2. Yeah, of course, last night number 1, covered by Joe White and OSRN, Online Sim Racing Network. Make sure you check him out on Facebook, YouTube, give him a like, give him a follow, all that good stuff. Night number 2 of a busy week here on Ultimate Dirt TV, and of course a busy week for the World of Thunder Short Track Nasties Birthday Bash celebration, celebrating 1 year here on the Iracing League scene when it comes to putting on such great events. My name is Brett Wheeler. Thank you for joining us here from the Volusia Speedway Park. Of course, tonight going to be run just a little bit differently right now with no qualifying, but there's going to be a qualifying session, but that is to run our C and B main and of course our dash, and it'll get our lineup set for tonight's main event, where the winner will take home $200 for winning the 60-lap main event here at the Volusia Speedway Park. Then of course after this one, after the super late models have their turn, we do the exact same thing for the 360 wing sprint car. So plenty of money on offer this week. So we're going to be covering majority of the week here on Ultimate Dirt TV. Of course, you can check out our website at www.ultimatedirttv.com. Keep up to date with our schedule here and what we've got coming up here on Ultimate Dirt TV. Going to be a big year for us here. It's plenty of action to cover throughout the week, so no shortage of some dirt track racing if that's what you love. Be sure to hit the like and follow button on our Facebook page. Of course, a big thanks to our sponsors here at Ultimate Dirt TV. We want to thank Wicked Cushion, Simworks Performance, BK Designs, the World of Thunder Iracing League, JR Productions and Media, and of course our newest sponsor that we've just picked up recently in the past couple of hours, Turbo Tees. For all your apparel needs, you can check out turbotees.com. We are live on YouTube, Facebook, Twitch, and Mixer. So wherever you're watching, don't forget to share it out and let everyone know that you're watching some dirt iRacing with the super late models here at Volusia. Should be a good night. Welcome in, Jonathan, watching from PA. And speaking of PA, tomorrow night, we've got some 410 wing sprint cars. And they will be headed to Mechanicsburg, Pennsylvania. The Posse Town, the Iracing PA Posse League. We're going to head to Williams Grove tomorrow, but of course more on that tomorrow night. We've got to get through some super late models and of course the 360 winged sprint cars here from the Volusia. You're watching the World of Thunder Short Track Nasties Birthday Bash celebration, 1 year. We're not too far away, I don't think, from rolling out into tonight's C main. Looking like we've got 10 cars, I believe. Of course, the driver's just, well, race control. Having a quick driver's briefing for the time being, just to make sure that everybody is on the same page and how things are going to work here tonight. So with some late entries here tonight, geez, we've got some good names and some big names here in the Super Late Models World of Thunder Iracing League Birthday Bash celebration. Go through some of the names. Trevor Fitz, Shane James, Shad Prescott. We've got Mike Molnar, Kendall Tucker, Jacob Fields, just to name a few. Darren Literal, Blake Cannon's in the house, the Cuban Austin Carr, TJ Coggins, who's been superb over the past sort of 4 to 5 weeks, and Mitch Styles. Look, Mitch, I knew it was coming. Thank you very much, buddy. Thank you for those 795 stars. And if you want to support us here at Ultimate Dirt TV, yes, you can do exactly what Mitch Styles has just done, and you can send us some stars on Facebook. believe if it's the first time sent, if Facebook might actually match how much stars you put out. Of course, cars is coming up for a little bit of a hot lap session once again, so they're probably going to run this practice session, time it down. As you can see the timer just on the top left of your screen, about 6 minutes left. We'll get the grids sorted. Tyler, if you message the World of Thunder Iracing League page, there is at the top of the screen there in the title description, just message that page there, let them know you want to run, or you can message Stephen McMillan, Isaiah Drouд on Facebook. And just let them know that you want to run in the 360s, and they will get you sorted as well. So yeah, we're broadcasting for them. Of course, we're going to be doing a lot of their stuff. And being told that we're going to have C main is going to be 15 laps, caution laps count. The B main is going to be 20 laps. Same thing, the caution laps will count, and then of course our 6-lap dash. And that will set our field for tonight. No worries, Tyler, anytime. That'll set our field for tonight's main event. 60 laps will be the distance. Most drivers are going to get put into their correct position. So when it comes to race time, that's when our ticker is going to work correctly, of course, through the C and B main and the dash. Unfortunately, the way that this has been run, our ticker won't actually work correctly. It'll go off lap times and lap times only. It'll have no indication on where the drivers are running when it comes to what position they are in. Aaron, welcome into the stream, buddy. Hope you enjoy the show, and of course hope everyone else enjoys what we're going to have here tonight with the super late models and of course the 360 winged sprint cars. But not only that, not only tonight, but for the rest of the week as well. Tuesday night will be the street stocks. They're going to be here at the Volusia Speedway Park, and then of course Wednesday night, Wednesday and Thursday. Wednesday night we're going to be covering. Thursday night the time may get moved forward just a little bit due to the fact that when I do the production work on the LSR TV page, the Live Sim Racing YouTube channel, the asphalt side of things. So that on Thursday night there are talks of the time getting moved forward so we can get the final night broadcasted. Of course, we did reach out to a couple of the broadcast companies and they were unavailable, so we are going to do the best that we can to bring you Thursday night the final. Wednesday and Thursday will be the UMP modifieds as well, so there's going to be a lot up for grabs. Here we go. We have our C main lineup. We've also got our B main lineup as well. In fact, there's going to be 2 B mains. We're like 11 cars in our C main. Well, on the ticker you can see the lap times at the moment. Tyler Shell, 15.745. You can see drivers still turning laps on the racetrack. Kendall Tuck, second quick. Austin Carr, third quick. Austin Carr, I believe, is going to be in one of the B mains. And there it is. We have the checkered flag being thrown down on this practice session. So with that being said, it is time for tonight's World of Thunder Short Track Nasties Birthday Bash C-Main for the Super Late models. Let's go through and take a look at your Wicked Cushions starting grid. Starting on pole in car number 3, it'll be Shane James. Lining up on his outside in car number 41, it's going to be Shad Prescott. Oh, that's not correct. Prescott will be in the dash. So this looks like our dash lineup, our dash cars getting some lap times here. Chad Carter in the 19 looks like he will start position number 2 in tonight's C-Main. So that was our dash cars getting a quick hot lap session. Alright, this is our C-Main cars that are coming out onto the racetrack right now. They are just going to line up on the exit of pit road. So there is the 3 of Shane James alongside the 19 car. That is Chad Carter. TJ Coggins in the 88, going to line up out of position number 3, then on his outside in car number 16. That's going to be Jimmy Emery. Starting position 5, the 1 car of Austin Carr. Just trying to get trading paints to work. $15 laps to distance here. You'll see Main getting set to roll off of turn number 4. Thank you, Brad. Qualifying for the dash cars, those 4 cars. The 3 of Shane James and Chad Carter. Green flag is out. Here in tonight's C-Main, we are underway. Shane James got a good start as they make their way through turn number 1 and 2. The 19 of Chad Carter sits there in second spot. Here comes Emery up the inside into turn number 3 and 4. Austin Carr back there in position 4. And sitting on that bubble spot, lap 1 in the books, belongs to Shane James. Carter, Emery and Carr. Carr now picking up the inside, looking for position number 3. Gets to the inside, but look at Coggins trying to work to the outside on Carr and Emery. There was contact as they went into turn number 1 and 2. They kept it going. Coggins back there in 5th. 1 spot out of a transfer at the moment. Then you go back to the 13 car, the Rockstar, DJ Kilanowski. Carr moves into position 3. Coggins looking up on the inside of Emery into turn number 1 and 2. Side by side down the back straight away we go. Coggins slides into 4th. Oh, a bit of a right rear fender from Coggins on Emery. Emery's going to lose about 4 spots right now. Dylan Fox in the 999 making his way on the bottom side of the racetrack. Kilanowski and the 17 car of Aaron Kitchen. Kitchen around the outside of Kilanowski. 5 down, 10 to go. Good battle going on for 5th on backwards right now. There is multiple battles on this racetrack. Kitchen shuts the door on the 13 car, the Rockstar, DJ Kilinowski. Those drivers battling for 5th and 6th, I believe. Uh-oh, where's Shane James gone? James was your race leader. I know he was having internet issues, but looks like it's going to be Chad Carter out in front from Austin Carr. 3rd is TJ Coggins. 4th is now going to be Aaron Kitchen, the Season 3 Super Late Model Champion. He's got that 4th and final spot on lockdown at the moment. And 1 spot out of a transfer is DJ Kilinowski. Kitchen starting to get onto the back of the 88 machine as they make their way down into turn number 1 and 2. Very narrow racetrack at the moment. All the drivers running right through the middle of turns 1 and 2. They'll do the same through turn number 3 and 4, just running above that slick line. As soon as that starts to dust off, that's where we'll see drivers go top, bottom, and then you might even see some drivers roll right through the slick of the racetrack. We watch the 19 car of Chad Carter. Into turn number 1 and 2. We've got about 5 laps to run. Carter continues to lock himself into tonight's B main. The top 4 going to go through to the B main. Here is Kilinowski as well. He's sitting in 5th at the moment. Uh-oh, what's going on with Aaron Kitchen? Kitchen slowed right down. He let Kilinowski get on by. Not sure what's going on with that 17 car, but, well, he's pretty much given up a transfer spot right now. DJ into position 4. There is the 88 of TJ Coggins as well. He's been phenomenal over the past month when it comes to finding car speed in these super late models. He's certainly carrying some momentum in here into the birthday bash. Carter still leads from Carr. I think we're about 1 or 2 to go. Oh, and there it is. In fact, it's the checkered flag. Carr's going to pull up on the back straight away. So Chad Carter gets the win in tonight's C main. 2nd going to go to Austin Carr. 3rd is going to be TJ Coggins, and 4th will be the Rockstar of DJ Kilinowski. So well done to those 4 drivers. They will move on to tonight's B main. And now we're going to have 2 B mains up next. And I can tell you Shane James was having internet issues, so that's the reason why, unfortunately, Shane will miss out. So C main is complete. And we have 2 B mains where the field is going to be split into 12 cars apiece, I believe. And they are going to take the top 7. I'll take the top 7 from B main 1 and B main 2. Plus the 6 cars in the dash, and that will set up a 20 car field for tonight's main event. Of course, 60 laps the distance here in tonight's A main, where the winner will earn themselves $200. So well done to World of Thunder. Of course, 2nd place will get 100. 3rd will grab 75. 4th is going to grab 45. If you finish inside the top 5, you'll get 40. 6th will get $35. 7th will grab 30. 8th will grab 25. $20 for 9th and 10th. 11th or 12th will grab 15th, and 13 through to 18 will grab $10 a piece. So just the 18 cars. In fact, those 4 cars were those dash cars, plus the 7 from each B main, which makes a lot more sense now, rather than 6 cars and 14. Of course, that's the way the payout will work in the 360 sprint cars as well. So A lot of money being paid out here tonight, but of course for the rest of the week as well, with the street stocks on the Tuesday night, and the Wednesday and Thursday will be the UMP modified. So there's plenty of action still to come right here on Ultimate Dirt TV. Make sure you check us out on the World Wide Web at www.ultimatedirttv.com. Or you can check out our Facebook page as well. If you haven't done so already, hit the like and follow button as well. Share it out to your friends and family. And being told that the dash is now going to be up next. It'll be 6 laps. These 4 cars are going to make their way onto the racetrack. In car number 28 in the D1RT car, it's going to be Trevor Fitz. Looks like he's going to have his... No, it's going to be the 00 car. That will be Kendall Tucker, who will start on the outside in the 06 team car. The 007 of Jacob Fields, alongside the 41 of Shad Prescott. So this is going to be an impressive race. Certainly 4 of the best when it comes to the super late models. They make their way onto the racetrack for tonight's World of Thunder Short Track Nasties Birthday Bash. Kendall Tucker in the 00 will start on pole alongside car number 28 of Trevor Fitz. Jacob Fields will start position 3, starting position 4. He's going to be the 41 of Shad Prescott. In fact, here comes a lineup change. Fields is going to move to position 2. Fitz is going to go back to position 4, so that's obviously gone off the qualifying times from what we just had just before that C main rolled out. Here we go through turn number 3 and 4. Getting set to go for 6 laps around the Volusia Speedway Park. Green flag is out and we're underway in tonight's dash. Uh-oh, Fields and Fitz caught up. I wonder if we're going to see a restart. Yes, driver's going to slow up as they make their way into turn number 3. So a couple of cars coming together there. Let's take a look at your Wicked Cushion Instant Replay. So we'll have a complete restart. Let's just take a look at exactly what happened here. Fitch just got into the back of Fields and turned the 007 around. Here we go, back live, ready to go off for turn number 4. Once again, green flag is out. Kendall Tucker. Here comes Fields looking up the inside on Prescott as they make their way into turn number 1 and 2. Prescott going to clear Fields down the back straight away. Here comes Fitz up on the inside looking for position number 3. Tucker leads the opening lap. 1 down, 5 to go. Prescott second, Fitz and Fields side by side through turn number 1 and 2. Fields has got the run down the back straight away into 3 and 4. Now Fitz is going to form up behind the 007 entry. We go single file right now. Tracks, like I said, still very narrow. Of course, with the 2B mains coming up, it will certainly widen up. Field starting to put pressure on the 41. Halfway home, 3 down, 3 to go. You really see Fields get off the gas. Doesn't want to get into the back of the 41 of Shad Prescott. Kendall Tucker, meanwhile, your race leader on the exit of turn number 4. 2 sticks in the air, 2 laps to go. It's Tucker out in front from Prescott. Fields third and Trevor Fitz falling back somewhat in position number 4. He's certainly fallen away from the top 3 as they make their way down into turn number 1 and 2 on the final lap. Tucker looking to start tonight's 60-lap main event from the pole as he makes his way into turn number 3 and 4. Checkered flag should be out. Kendall Tucker should and will grab the win. Home in second, going to be Shad Prescott. Jacob Fields in third. And fourth is going to be Trevor Fitz. So that's the way your dash finishes. Hi, Doc. B main cars, I believe, going to come out onto the racetrack right now. Of course, once again, a big thanks to our sponsors here at Ultimate Dirt TV. Make sure you check out their websites, of course, Wicked Cushion. Check them out at wicked-cushion.com. Check out World of Thunder at wotrl.com. And you can check out Turbo Tees apparel at turbotees.com as well. Alright, so the lineup looks like this. Starting on pole in the 442, it'll be Jordan Casey. Lining up on his outside in car number 69, it'll be Keith Hackney. The 313 of Greg Thompson will start position number 3. Position 4 in car number 29, Blake Cannon. In fact, car 26 will be Blake Cannon. Car 44 of Tyler Shell will start position number 5, starting position 6 to 68. That'll be Darren Littoral. Lining up on the next row on the inside, car 56 of Brad Dyer alongside Hunter Stifler. And you go back to the 51 car of Bailey Jones. Lining up alongside car number 99 of Seth Cheney. The 19 of Chad Carter will start position 11. And TJ Coggins will make up this 12 car field. Here we go. 20 laps to distance here in tonight's B main. This is B main number 1. Getting set to go green, and there it is. Green flag is out. The final chance for these drivers to make their way into turn number 1 and 2. Too wide as they make their way. Here comes Dyer up the inside. Brad Dyer in the black and orange. Oh, the 26 car. Now 3 and 4 wide for a moment. Oh, the 26 car all over the shop. Blake Cannon. He got tight and then got shuffled back about 3 to 4 spots. Remember, top 7 advance. So it is going to be on for young and old right now. Stifler on the outside. Oh, the 51 car. He got a helping hand. The 51 of Bailey Jones upside down. Yellow, yellow, yellow. Let's take a look at your Wicked Cushion instant replay. There was contact with the 44 of Tyler Shell. And unfortunately for 51, he ends up upside down. And there was some contact as well later on in turns 1 and 2. So we are back live. Your leader, Jordan Casey from Keith Hackney in second. Third is Greg Thompson. Fourth is Hunter Stifler. Rounding up the top 5, and how about this drive from the back of the field right now in car number 19, Chad Carter. He's in 5th. 6th is going to be Darren Littoral. 7th, it looks like there's a bit of an argument between Brad Dyer and Blake Cannon. It looks like Brad Dyer will get that spot. 8th is going to be Cannon. Then you go back to 99 of Seth Cheney. TJ Coggins as well, and there is the 51 of Bailey Jones making his way back onto the racetrack. So just getting the final few positions sorted out here in tonight's B main. Of course, Brad Dyer and Darren Little still potentially arguing over a spot, who should be in front of who. So race control getting a good look at where everyone should be. This is B main number 1, 20 laps is the scheduled distance. Top 7 will move to the back of, or in fact the top 7 should move to the inside row, I believe, of the A main tonight. Of course, we take 18 cars to the A main. Of course, we've already locked 4 of those drivers in, and you've seen those drivers in the dash just before. Race control looks like it's got everyone sorted in their correct positions. I'll just go over it one more time just to confirm. So the driver's just still circulating on the racetrack for the time being. B main 2 should line up the outside row. So of course essentially one spot is one row when it comes to this B main. If you're outside of the top 7, if you're 8th on backwards, unfortunately your night is over. You pack up, and well, you don't go home, but you pack up and you get to watch the rest of the show, whether they're in game or of course watch it on Ultimate TV here. Pace starts to pick it up. Looks like we're going green flag racing this time by. Off at turn number 4, the 442 of Jordan Casey is your race leader. Here we go, off at turn number 4. There we go. Stands on the gas. We're back underway in B main number 1. Jordan Casey leads Keith Hackney in second. Third is going to be Greg Thompson in the 313. Then you go back to Hunter Stifler in car 33. Right behind them, you've got Blake Cannon in the 26, looking up the inside of Literal. Brad Dye looks to hold on to that 7th and final transfer spot for the time being, but he's got the 19 car of Chad Carter. Carter now moves to the inside of Dyer down the back straightaway. Carter, his car got very tight. Dyer going to lose 1, 2, maybe 3, even 4 spots on that exchange. He's working to the outside in turns 1 and 2. That's not where you want to be. We watch Cannon trying to work over Literal through turns number 3 and 4. Cannon down low into 1 and 2. Here comes the 19 of Carter up on the outside of Blake Cannon. And bringing Carter is Coggins as well. He's bringing the 88 with him. Those were your C-main transferees. Carter has now moved past Cannon. Cannon, he's got stuck on the bottom side because now here comes Coggins on the outside. Oh, Cannon came up and there was some contact. Cannon holding on to that 7th spot on the racetrack. There's your race leader, the 442 of Jordan Casey. Second, Keith Hackney. Third, Greg Thompson. Fourth is Hunter Stifler. Fifth, Darren Literal. Sixth is the 19 of Chad Carter. Seventh is the 26 of Blake Cannon. So that's your battle right there. Top 7, Coggins trying to make his way into the A main. However, behind Coggins, you've got the 44 of Tyler Shell as well. So shaping up for a 3-car battle for the final transfer spot. Oh, Shell, Coggins. There's a little bit of a rubbing panels into turns 3 and 4. Carter, he's all over the back of Literal, just in front of your 7th place runner, Blake Cannon. Very close to the tyres on the exit of turn 4 was Carter. His car is super tight in the middle of 1 and 2. He gets to the top side in 3 and 4. He's going to drive it back down to the racetrack. Cannon and Coggins side by side for 7th. Shell as well. Once again, this 3-car battle. Cannon, he's got the run on the outside again. Look at Shell. Coggins moves up the racetrack. Shell's going to lose about 4 car lengths. Casey still your race lead. In fact, he is gone. He is checked out by 6 car lengths over Keith Hackney, and there's a bit of a gap back to 3rd place. Hunter Stifler. Greg Thompson back to position 4. 5th is still Literal. 6th is Carter. And you go back to Blake Cannon, still holding on to 7th as the laps start to wind down. Time is starting to run out for TJ Coggins in the 88 machine. Has he got something for the 26? We'll find out, but well, Blake Cannon just oh, Coggins and Shell once again. So this contact between Shell and Coggins is certainly helping the 26 of Blake Cannon. Look at the 99 of Seth Cheney now, trying to throw his name into the mix. But that is going to be the checkered flag. It is out, I believe. Drivers will pull up on the back straight away. Jordan Casey, your race winner from Keith Hackney. Hunter Stifler home in 3rd. 4th is going to be Greg Thompson. 5th, Darren Literal. 6th goes to Chad Carter. And 7th was Blake Cannon. So well on to those 7 drivers. We will see them in tonight's A-Main for 60 laps around the Volusia Speedway Park. You're watching the World of Thunder Short Track Nasties Birthday Bash right here live on Ultimate Dirt TV. We'll take a break and come back with B-Main number 2 up next. Alright, B-Main number 2 rolling out onto the racetrack. Starting on pole, car number 2, Dylan Hauser. Lining up on his outside. In car number 21, it'll be Mike Molnar. No, in fact, it's going to be Chris Sorrentz. Yeah, hang on, we're going to find out here in a second. The 75 car. That is Benji Killian. Starting position 3 in the 088 is Brian Wayant. Starting position 4, the 85 of Cole Harvey. Mike Molnar in the 21 will start position 5. Starting position 6, car number 54 of Mitch Stiles. And you go back to the 331 of Dustin Hall. Alongside, looks like the 13 of the Rockstar, DJ Kilinowski, Austin Carr. near the back of the field. Then you go, of course, the 96 entry of Nick Daffin and the 16 of Jimmy Emery. So that is tonight's, well, we got one car coming out on the racetrack. That is Aaron Kitchen as well. So 12 cars in B main number 2. Again, 20 laps the distance. Of course, again, a big thanks to our sponsors: Wicked Cushion, Simworks Performance, BK Designs, World of Thunder, Iracing League, Turbo Tees, and JR Productions and Media. Here we go, green flag is out, 20 laps the distance. It is underway, top 7 going to advance. Oh, the 75 got half spun, he kept it going. Cole Harvey now moves into position 4, challenging for 4th, because 75 of Killian right now been shuffled back to 6th spot, because here comes Austin Carr. There's some carnage in turns 1 and 2. The 331 of Dustin Hall. 2 laps in. The 21, Mike Molnar rides in 2nd. 3rd is going to be Brian Wyatt. $17 to go. Cole Harvey back there in position number 4. 5th is going to be Austin Carr. As the yellow flag will fly. Don't forget, after the super late models, the 360 winged sprint cars have their turn around the Volusia Speedway Park for the final night of the 2-night show for the super late models and the 360s. A nice job so far by Mike Molnar and the 21. Sitting in 2nd spot, Cole Harvey. 3rd, Austin Carr, who's come from near the back of the field in that number 1 machine in the Elite 7 entry. Showing some good car speed. And I tell you what, if I'm going to pick a winner, there's going to be an outsider that's going to do it from anywhere from, well, it could be row 3 even to row 6, maybe 7. I think it's going to be the 1 car, but he's going to have a lot of things go his way if he's going to want to pick up this $200 paycheck. There is the rock star, DJ Kilinowski. Sitting in 6th spot at the moment, Jimmy Emery in 7th. He's going to have a hungry Aaron Kitchen behind him, vying to get himself into tonight's main event. Also, as I mentioned previously, Aaron Kitchen is your Season 3 Super Late Model defending champion here in Season 4. So race control, I believe, just letting everyone know that we are good to go. Green flag is back out, we're underway in B main number 2. Car went down low, Harvey on the top side. Look at the 21 of Mike Molnar on the bottom as well. Brian Wyatt in the 088 holds down position 3. Look at how tight his car is right now. Car down low again on Cole Harvey. Harvey's got the run on the top side of the racetrack. This time it's going to be Austin Carr to move up. The leader into turn number 1 and 2. Molnar, Wayant, Harvey, Carr, Kilinowski, and Emery. Your top 7. Kitchen still in position number 8. Here comes Carr once again. Well, he goes through the middle this time at turn number 1 and 2. He's trying to fire away around Cole Harvey there. The door is going to open up just a little bit. Does he take the opportunity? No, can't get the drive off the exit of turn number 4. Carr going to slide up. His car just a little tight again through the middle of 1 and 2. Kilinowski, he's on the back of Austin Carr. Then you go back to Jimmy Emery and then Aaron Kitchen. There is your top 8. Emery hanging on in the D1RT, car number 16 entry. Here comes, you see Carr again moving to the inside on Cole Harvey in the middle of 3 and 4. He'll probably do the same in 1 and 2. No, he can't get the drive off turn 2, so he sticks in behind the 85. There it is. He peaks down low in the middle of 3 and 4. It's just that corner exit speed off turn 4. We watch once again the 1 car of Austin Carr. And here comes Kilinowski. He might just have to be careful right now, because if he continues to roll the bottom side, he is leaving the top side open for anyone to take it. And you don't want to give Kilinowski an inch, because he will take it. He'll knock that door down and, well, he'll just go right on by. Carr showing good throttle control right now and doing everything he can not to get into the back of the 85 machine. Knowing that he's got a transfer spot locked down, it's just a matter of, well, now he goes to the inside. Once again, lacking the drive off the corner. Cole Harvey seems to have that on lockdown at the moment, so like I said, this track is already starting to widen out. Right now, we're certainly hopefully going to see some multiple groove racing when it comes to the 60 lap main event. So we're trying to keep an eye on this battle between Cole Harvey and Austin Carr, but also keep an eye on Jimmy Emery and Aaron Kitchen. One of those drivers may not make it into the show. If they're running in 7th and 8th, which they are, it's going to be Aaron Kitchen who will miss out. Carr knows he's got an A-main berth locked in, and here he goes once again down to the bottom. He's going to slide up on the exit of turn number 4, so it took him about 10 laps, but he finally got the job done, and it was on the final turn. So the 2 car, who's in that car? Dylan Hauser, he wins. Second going to go to the 21 of Mike Molnar. Brian Wayant in the 088 gets third. Get back to Austin Carr, Cole Harvey, Kilinowski, and Jimmy Emery, who should be your 7 drivers that will make it into the show in this 18 car field. Of course, we are going to get confirmation from race control. We'll take a quick break here on Ultimate Dirt TV. We'll come back with the A-Main up next for 60 laps. Oh, some super late model ground pounding action here from the Volusia Speedway Park. We'll take a quick break and come back on the other side of this. Your A-Main. In fact, what we're going to do here, we're going to bring in some drivers here. We get to have a chat with some of these guys. I'm going to bring in and have a chat with one of the transferees from the B main, number 2, Austin Carr. Austin, first of all, congratulations on making the show, but well, this is where the tough task, really starts to set in, because you're coming from, I think, what, 12th in this one. How are you going to approach this one?
Well, just gotta be patient, like it always. I don't know if we're staying in this server or not, but hopefully we do. When the track starts slicking off, that's when my setup comes. But we just gotta be patient with the way the track is, and hopefully it widens out a little bit more.
Took you a little bit in the B main to get by the 85 of Cole Harvey. Just looked like you were lacking drive on the exit of the bottom of turn number 4. I mean, you did eventually get the job done, but I mean, if this is sort of what we're going to see, I mean, you're going to have to be a little bit more aggressive in this A main, but in doing so, you're going to have to do it sort of clean as well, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I was having to stay way off the gas so I didn't kill him. So, but we were in a transfer spot, and I wasn't gonna try and destroy him, and just want to make sure we all transferred. And I know you gotta be more aggressive, but I mean, when you're in that situation, there's one lane. I just got to take the time and just find my opportunity. And I had to wait for the car in front of us to get a little bit of distance so I can throw the slide job. But I told him after the race, I'm like, you need to take the anchor off that thing, bub. And he eventually did.
Right. Well, look. Well done on the transferring into the main event here tonight. What would it mean for you to pick up, the win here, considering that you're starting position 12 and not only get the win, but, pocket some extra cash?
Yeah, it'd be awesome. World of Thunder, they're probably one of the more premier leagues out here, and it's awesome to run with them. The competition's really good. Uh, just gonna be patient, and hopefully we get the victory. Whatever you do, just please do not pick me, because every time you pick me, I lose. So.
Well, you might as well put it on the trailer and go home right now.
No, pick Blake Cannon or.
Look, I can't. I've already said.
Pick Kendall. Nobody wants him to race. Pick Kendall Tucker.
I can't, Austin. I've already picked you.
Yes, you can.
No, I
already
picked you at the start of the B main.
Look, it's either you pick me or you can't call me the Cuban the whole race. So it's either one or the other. Just don't pick me.
Well, I guess you're about out of luck then, because I've done both.
Well, I guess I'm SOL, but we'll take our chance.
But good luck in the 60 lapper, and hopefully you can put it in victory lane.
Well, hopefully we do.
All right, there we go. Austin Carr, good guy. Let's have a chat with a few other drivers. We'll try and get in some drivers that have already made the show. Let's grab a word with... Let's grab a word with your 7th place starter tonight in car number 69, Keith Ackney. Keith, 60 laps coming up very shortly. How do you approach this main event? How are you going to get the job done, and what's it going to take to get to the front?
Well, the last time we was here, I had a good game plan. There's definitely a strong field of competition tonight. Just got to be patient and just run your own race. I got a pretty decent set, just like last time. It'll come in late, so I'm just going to buy my time early and see where we can go from there.
What are you thinking the track's going to do? Is it going to widen up? Have you got a sort of a game plan on where you're going to run, or are you just going to sort of run where no one else is and just hope for the best?
Well, early I'm going to try to just fit in where I can, and obviously when it gets about to the midpoint of the race, you're going to have to start making some moves if you haven't already. So, like I said, just be patient and see where you can run and just keep the car straight and go from there.
All right, well, we wish you the best of luck in the 60 lapper. Good luck, and you never know, you might just find yourself on the top step of the podium once again.
I hope so, buddy. Thank you.
All right, there we go. One of our B main transferees. Let's go and chat with the driver that's going to start on the outside of the front row in tonight's. In fact, he's going to start on pole. Going to be Kendall Tucker. Kendall, you start on pole for this one. What's it going to take to stay in the lead for these next 60 laps, knowing that, you know, there's a hungry 18 more cars behind you that are going to be, you know, wanting to take that top spot away from you? In fact, I think we might have the wrong Kendall Tucker one. We need the Kendall Tucker voice in, so we'll try and grab Kendall Tucker's second phone. We're just going to hopefully it joins here in a minute. Let's try and grab the guy that starts on the outside of the front row in car number 41. In fact, never mind, because it is showtime. Jeremy Hobson, thank you very much for those 200 stars. Appreciate it, buddy. Sorry, buddy. I was looking on the screen to my left, not to the right. Sorry, buddy. We'll try and get you for an interview soon. Alright, it is A main time here for the World of Thunder Short Track Nasties Birthday Bash. What we're going to see is we're going to see the drivers roll around behind the Iracing official pace truck when they get the green flag. It will not be the green flag that starts the race. C-Law, thank you very much for that bit. Appreciate it, buddy. Welcome in. What they're going to do for the first 5 laps will not count towards tonight's 60 lap. Of course, it'll be 65 showing on the ticker. However, those first 5 laps, they get the drivers seated into their correct positions. Once the field is lined up correctly, they will then go around for a 4-wide salute here at the Volusia Speedway Park, and just a show of respect for thanking you, the fans, for tuning in here tonight, and of course last night as well. But hopefully, of course, you tune in for the rest of the week, as there's still plenty of racing to come here on Ultimate Dirt TV for the next week. In fact, for the next few months as well. We've got quite a stellar lineup. Kendall, all good. I realise that after I dragged you up, so good luck in the main event, as we're not too far away from pacing right now. And there it is, the Iracing official pace truck rolls off into turn number 1 and 2, and your 19 starters are getting set to do battle. It is going to be on for young and old. 60 laps, winner will take home a $200 payday. Second will grab $175 for position number 3. So there is a little bit of money on the line. I believe we are having a 21 car field as well. I believe the 3 cars that are getting their provisionals. So we'll have 21 cars for this 60 lap main event. So this time by, you're going to see the pace truck exit into the infield. Remember, this is not the green flag to start the race. They are just going to roll around once they get past the start-finish line. Down the back straight away, you'll see the cars start to take shape, and you'll see some cars start to move towards the front of the field. This is when they will get the lineup set. They have 5 laps to do so to get this 21 car field set. They'll roll around. Like I said, they will do a 4 wide salute to your fans for tuning in here. There we go. You start to see the cars to move forward. One car already going back to the pits. That's the 28 car of Trevor Fitz, so not sure what Trevor's doing. He may have some kind of wheel issue, I'm assuming. And that would be disastrous because Fitz was scheduled to start out of position 4. So as long as he can get back on the racetrack, and he is doing so now, so it shouldn't bring out a caution as long as he can continue to circulate. Alright, so the 00 of Kendall Tucker will start on pole on his outside. In car number 41, Shad Prescott. Starting position 3 in the 007, it'll be Jacob Fields on his outside. In car number 28, Trevor Fitz. Starting position 5 in the 442 will be Jordan Casey on his outside. The 2 of Dylan Hauser. As the field makes its way into a 4 wide salute. Alright, so they need to get this done quickly because, well, they've pretty much only got 1 lap to do this. But ladies and gentlemen, as the field is in a 4 wide salute, you're watching the World of Thunder Short Track Nasties Birthday Bash. The greatest sight in all of motorsports. A 4 wide salute as they need to get set very quickly because, ladies and gentlemen, off of turn number 4, it is about to unleash 21 starters. Who is going to pocket themselves $200 here this evening? We are 60 laps from finding our 30 miles around the Volusia Speedway Park. And we are going to go green flag next time by. So essentially 59 green flag laps. The calm before the storm, ladies and gentlemen. Kendall Tucker and Shad Prescott on the front row. Jacob Fields, Trevor Fitz, let us know who you think is going to win. Put them in the chat. Let's go, ladies and gentlemen. It is showtime. Green flag is out and we're underway. And Prescott, an impressive launch into turn number 1 and 2. Oh, Tucker. Wow, that could have been real disastrous. 3 wide down the back, straight away into turn number 3 and 4. Casey, oh, Fitz and Tucker. Oh, man, you hate to see it. Tucker, he's gone from 1st to position 11. He's lost 10 spots just on lap number 1. Hackney moves up the inside of the 2 car of Hauser. Behind them, Brian Wyatt. We stay green for the opening couple of laps. Thompson in the 313 in position 7. Trevor Fitz as well. He got shuffled back to the 8th spot after starting position number 4. Oh no, Austin Carr got hit from behind by the 00. For now, they kept it off each other. Thompson and Fitz. Thompson runs through the middle of the racetrack. Fitz trying to get the grippy stuff on the outside. Austin Carr trying to do what he did in the B main and get the run off at turn 4 on the inside now. Goes to the top in turn number 1 and 2. Fitz trying to work the bottom side in 1 and 2. He's going to go to the top. Back this right through the middle right now. Here is your battle for the race. Lead the 41 of Shad Prescott. Jacob Fields all over the back of him. Got about a 1.3 second advantage over Jordan Casey in third. Now remember, Jordan Casey, he picked up B main number 1 win as well, so he started position 5. Good race out in front between Prescott and Fields. Casey doing a nice job in third. Then we go back through the fields. We keep an eye and look at DJ Kilinowski as well. He's starting to make a run for it in the 13 car. Showing that he can mix it up with the big boys here in the super late models. So nearly 10 laps complete. So far, we have had all green flag laps. Can we continue the trend? The field, this is from about, I'm going to say 6 on back right now. Brian Wyatt leading this pack of cars. They're a fair way away from, in fact, it's about nearly 2 seconds from 5th spot Keith Hackney. Fitz and Carr. It was side by side in 3 and 4. Fitz on the inside of Thompson in the 313 car. He can't make the pass on the exit of turn number 2. So right now, we're seeing a lot of these drivers on single file. Here comes Austin Carr with a move on Trevor Fitz. He makes his way to 1 and 2. He's going to look for the slide job. There's a little contact there, Fitz. And Kilinowski going to get by Fitz as well. Fitz is going to move back around the outside of Kilinowski through 3 and 4. Austin Carr, he's going to be patient in this drive in getting to the front, sitting in 8th spot at the moment. Jordan Casey's moved back to position 5. He's lost a couple of spots, making a bit of a mistake there. Hackney rides in position number 4 behind the 2 car. Meanwhile, back out in front, it's still Prescott to lead Jacob Fields. There's nothing in it. There's about a 10th or a little bit over a 10th as they make their way into 1 and 2. 45 laps to go. Fields, he is pressuring Prescott so hard in turns 3 and 4. He's almost looking down low on the exit of turn 4 to try and get a run by the 41. So the D1RT car out in front. Then you got the Elite 7 of Jacob Fields in second. This battle for the lead right now, although they are single file. Fields certainly putting the pressure on your race leader. Maybe trying to pressure him into making a mistake and, well, certainly opening up the door for the 007. This track is starting to widen out. You can see it in turns number 1 and 2. It's getting a little higher in 3 and 4 as well. Not as high as what it should be, but I tell you what, they are going to get there. Hackney trying to get by the 2 car. Austin Carr has now made his way to position 6. He got by Brian Wayant and Greg Thompson. So now the one of Austin Carr, this is where he desperately needs a caution, because you're looking at around a 3-second gap between himself and Jordan Casey in the 442. Thompson trying to hold off Trevor Fitz for 7th and 8th at the moment. 9th is going to be Brian Wayant. And Hunter Stifler rounds out your top 10. Kendall Tucker still in 11th after that lap 1 mishap. As through 3 and 4 right now, it's going to be Prescott to continue to lead. Since the drop of the green flag, Fields still holding down that 2nd spot, and there is a caution. It's going to be the 88 of TJ Coggins, and that's exactly what Austin Carr would have wanted to bunch this field back up. Let's take a look at your Wicked Cushion instant replay.
'Wicked Cushion instant replay. 'Wicked Cushion instant replay. 'Wicked Cushion instant replay. 'Wicked Cushion instant replay. 'Wicked Cushion instant replay. 'Wicked Cushion instant replay. 'Wicked Cushion instant replay. 'Wicked Cushion instant replay. 'Wicked Cushion instant replay. 'Wicked Cushion instant replay. 'Wicked Cushion instant replay. 'Wicked Cushion instant replay. 'Wicked Cushion instant replay. 'Wicked Cushion instant replay. 'Wicked Cushion instant replay. 'Wicked Cushion instant replay. 'Wicked Cushion instant replay. 'Wicked Cushion instant replay. 'Wicked Cushion instant replay. 'Wicked Cushion instant replay. 'Wicked Cushion instant replay. 'Wick
cars going into turn number 1 and 2 here. The 88 machine just got into the back of the 19 and he had to check up a bit, and Jim Emery nowhere to go. He got into the back of the 88 entry, and that puts TJ Coggins around. So we go on board here with the 88. We'll see just how it all happens just here. Just see how close these drivers are, and there was the contact. So back to live pictures here from the Volusia Speedway Park. It is Shad Prescott out in front, followed by Jacob Fields. Those two drivers were checked out from the rest of the field, and they were already starting to put cars a lap down. So the lights on the pace truck are out. We're going green flag racing this time by for turn number 4. The Delaware double file restart. Leader has the front row to himself. Second and third make up row 2. Here we go. Green flag is out, and Fields, well, you might as well call he might as well have sleep apnea because he was caught sleeping on that start. He's now going to get shuffled back to position 3. Hackney and Casey side by side as they make their way into turns 3 and 4. Now look at Austin Carr. He's got to run on the top side. He's now going to move to position number 5. So Austin Carr has certainly got a chance at, well, certainly making some noise towards the front of the field. Right now your leader is Shad Prescott. Fields now up the inside on Dylan Hauser. They'll make their way into 1 and 2. Slide job not going to get complete. Hauser works back around the outside of Fields into 3 and 4. Now here comes Hackney. Oh, Hackney and Fields come together. Here comes Austin Carr as well. Fields got the run on the exit of turn 4. Fields, oh no, Fields into the side of Hackney. Carr had to check up. And the yellow is out again. Yellow, yellow, yellow. Maybe the 21 of Mike Mulner. Let's take a look at your Wicked Cushion instant replay. So the 19 car. So Chad Carter was the one here that I think ended up getting turned. Yeah, the 16 got him. And then we have one car into the infield. Tyres there. So caution number 2 here in the main event so far. So we've seen a good chunk of laps under the green flag conditions. We see if the lights on the pace track go out this time by. They do. So we go back to the Delaware double file restart. Keith Hackney moves his way to position 3. He's going to start on the inside. This restart is going to be crucial because you've got the likes of Hackney, Carr on the inside, and also the 313 of Greg Thompson. Also on the inside is the 28 of Trevor Fitz. The field assembles into turn number 3 and 4. 27 to go. Yeah, this will be lap 38, complete a 65 on here. So 27 to go, so we are past the halfway stage of this one. Hackney into turn number 1 and 2. We can't slide up. In fact, Fields is going to almost get around the outside of the 69 car, but Fields moves back to position 4. Austin Carr back to position 5. Look at Trevor Fitz making leeway as well up the inside, through the middle. Anywhere where no one else is running, he's been able to put the 28, and the 28 car tries to go to the front. Meanwhile, Fields put a slider on Keith Hackney in turns number 1 and 2. Fields is going to have the advantage on the outside on the exit of turn number 4. Fields back to position number 3. Move Hackney to 4th, and 5th is still Austin Carr. Your race leader, Shad Prescott, out by 6.5 tenths of a second. Looking to improve on that time as they make their way to complete the 41st lap right now of this 65 lap, and well, it's about 6/10 of a second. Lap times in the mid-16s, 16.4, 16.5 and 16.6. So you see these drivers and how they've got their cars set up right now. So far, the fastest lap of the race belongs to Jacob Fields with a 16.204. Only 2 drivers to make it into the 16.2s at this stage is Jacob Fields and your race leader, Shad Prescott. Everyone else, 16.3s, 16.4s. Of course, I don't think we're going to get anywhere near a couple of tenths off those times at the moment. Speaking of Fields, he's closing in on the back of the 2 car of Dylan Hauser. Meanwhile, it's still Prescott who leads. Austin Carr got a little tap from Blake Cannon in the 26, I believe. Move Cannon to position 5. 6th is Carr, then 7th is Fitz. Then you go back to Kendall Tucker, Jordan Casey, and Hunter Stifler rounds out the top 10. Here comes Fields. Oh, Fields getting into the left rear quarter panel there of Dylan Hauser in turns 1 and 2. Hackney has to check up in turns 3 and 4. 19 to go here in the main event. Prescott, he has got a second lead over the rest of the field. Can he look to improve on that one? Right now, 16.4, 66, so he's about 2.5 tenths off his quickest lap time. So here we go. Here comes Jacob Fields down to the low side into turns 3 and 4. Hauser back around the outside. Now it's going to allow Hackney to get a run on the 007, but not good enough to make the move in turns number 1 and 2. Tucker and Fitz having a good battle here as the yellow flag flies once again. And it could be the 21 of Mike Molnar. Let's take a look at your Wicked Cushion instant replay. Apologise to Mike because it's not Mike. Just trying to see what happened here. Oh, there it is there. Brian Wayne got to the back of the 16 car. Back to live pictures, and of course with the yellow flag flying at the moment, we are on 15 to go. Of course, we'll have 13 to go when we get the restart of this main event, and that 1 second lead from Shad Prescott now evaporates as we go back to the Delaware double file restart. So 13 to go. Fields going to be on the inside, Hauser on the outside. The third row going to be Hackney on the outside, Cannon on the inside, Fitz and Carr, Casey and Tucker, Stifler and Coggins, Thompson, Literal, Kitchen, Kilinowski, Emery, Harvey, Carter, Wayant, Molnar a lap down, and Tyler Shell 3 laps down as well. So 2 cars out of this 21 car field have been put a lap down. Here we go. Green flag is back out. And Field's got a great start up on the inside. So now move Fields back to position number 2. Look at Blake Cannon on the inside of the 26 car in the black and pink machine. Shuffle Hackney back to position 4. Make that position 5. And now look at Trevor Fitz. Working the bottom side of the racetrack in turn number 1 and 2 and down the back straight away. Fitz has got his car set up to run the bottom, it looks like, because he's certainly carrying some speed into turn number 1 and 2, and he's the only car inside the top 10. In fact, you'd almost say the top 15 that has been able to run the bottom side and stay pace with these guys. This is what we've seen in the earlier parts of this one. So they went past the start-finish line. We got 10 laps to go here in the Super Late Model main event for the World of Thunder Short Track Nasties Birthday Bash. Celebrating 1 year. Yellow, yellow, yellow. Man, Prescott and Fields. Once again, they had started to check out from the field. And between those two drivers, it was going to be on like Donkey Kong. It's going to put us with, I think, about 6 laps left to run. And of course, if we get to 4 laps or less, we see the point of no return. If the caution flag comes with 4 laps or less left to run, it will end under yellow flag behind the Iracing official pace truck. So if we're on 2 to green right now, we will have 6 laps left to go here in the World of Thunder Iracing League, the Short Track Nasties Birthday Bash, the Super Late Model portion of the night. Of course, the 360s up in about an hour's time. Light's going to turn off on the pace truck, and there we go. So can Fields get a good start like he did on the previous restart to continue fighting for that lead? Prescott, who has been phenomenal out in front. His real only pressure or danger right now is the 007 of Jacob Fields. But it's all about trying to get this start. If Fields can get the start, well, I think we're in for an absolute belter of a finish here. Here we go. Green flag is out. Prescott gets us back underway. Fields got a great restart. And look at Blake Cannon up the inside as well. Oh, and immediately the yellow flies. Immediately the 88 car involved. Let's take a look at your wicked cushion instant replay. So this was the restart. Keep an eye on the orange car. Just got hooked up with the 68 car there of Darren Littoral. Just a case of, well, no one's really at fault for that one. They were both sort of vying for the same spot on the racetrack. Unfortunately, they just ran out of room. So we did have a 6-lap dash to the finish. I now think it's going to put us at a green-white checker. The light's still on the pace truck. So as long as they turn off this time by, we get set for a green-white checker. Reminder, these sprint cars up in about an hour's time. We'll have a new link on our Facebook page and a new link on YouTube. Dead Brunner, thank you very much for the subscription on YouTube, buddy. I appreciate it. Welcome in. If you haven't done so already and you're watching on YouTube, hit the subscribe button, hit the thumbs up on the video if you're enjoying the show. Green-white checker incoming. As long as we can get this one in the first lap in, we will finish under green. However, if the caution flag comes out, unfortunately, we are going to finish behind the Iracing official pace truck. Here we go. Green flag is out. Prescott, Fields, and Cannon. Into 1 and 2 we go on the green-white checker. Prescott leads from Fields. Cannon in third. Down the back straight away for the penultimate time. Oh, I think Keith Hackney caught the opening on the back straightaway. Oh, and that is going to end it under yellow. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Drama here at the Volusia Speedway Park. Let's take a look at your instant replay. See what happened here? Oh, there was contact from everywhere. Keith Hackney, man, a wild ride. But ladies and gentlemen, off at turn number 4, your winner of the Super Late Model portion of the World of Thunder Short Track Nasties Birthday Bash goes to car number 41, Shad Prescott. He gets the win. The fireworks are going off in the background, and Prescott would be thrilled with this main event victory here. Let's take a look at your JR Productions and Media finishing results here in the main event. Shad Prescott gets the win and will lead all 60 laps. Jacob Fields home in second. Blake Cannon, superb drive to get to position number 3. Hauser in 4th. Kendall Tucker home in 5th. Trevor Fitz 6th. Austin Carr 7th. Jordan Casey in 8th. 9th went to DJ Kilinowski. Brian Wayant rounds out the top 10. We look over the page. Aaron Kitchen, Hunter Stifler, Darren Littoral, Chad Carter, Cole Harvey, Jimmy Emery, TJ Coggins, Mike Molnar, Keith Hackney, Tyler Shell, and Greg Thompson. Your field, your 21 starter or 21 starters and 21 finishes in that one. Let's go down to victory lane and chat with your top 3 here in just a moment. All right, we'll start with position number 3. And home in 3rd place tonight in car number 26. It's Blake Cannon. Blake, congratulations on the 3rd place. Man, what a run late in that race, and you're able to pick up 3rd. I mean, how are you feeling after that one?
I feel really good. You know, I've really struggled the past 2 nights here, so to be able to come from dead last and run 3rd, that's definitely a a feat that not many could do. So I'm pretty excited and thankful that I got 3rd.
Well, not only do you get 3rd, but you also pick up, I believe it's $75. I mean, always picking up an extra bit of cash on the sim or a game, as depending on who you talk to. I mean, it's always good to get a extra bit of pocket money.
Oh yeah, for sure. With it only being a little bit of a small entry fee to run for the mount and to pay out the way they do, to at least get something for starting. I wish a lot of people and everybody would do that, because it's going to bring a bigger crowd each and every time. So to earn a little bit more than what I was is definitely good. But just to get a solid run in, man, if this isn't one of my strongest racetracks, so to be able to have speed like I did and to make passes and to have cautions fall away that they did for me, just everything went right tonight.
Well, it could be a case of what if you had started just a little bit further up, you might have had a chance at pocketing $200. But 3rd place is still good, nothing to hang your head about. Like you said, good run for you on the 26 team. Before we let you get out of here, sponsor shout outs, all that good stuff. Who makes it happen for you?
Oh yeah, obviously winning would have been nice, but just got to say congrats to Shad. He was fast. He deserved it. So, good job to him and the whole D1RT group. Good job to Jacob Fields and, Elite 7. But now I got to thank everybody at Z6. We've come a long way, and we continue moving forward. So I got to say hats off to Kendall Tucker and Jordan Casey for all the speed they showed all week. Got to thank Daniel and Mason as well. Easy go, Shepard's Paint and Body, and then Superman Graphics as well. And then just World of Thunder. They run a great league and a great show tonight and last night. So I got to thank them on the broadcast.
All right, there we go. Ladies and gentlemen, Blake Cannon, they're home in 3rd place tonight. Home in 2nd place in the 007. And, well, he showed a lot of car speed. Certainly was the only one to sort of pressure the race winner. But Jacob Fields, 2nd place. Congratulations on that one. It was a tough race for you.
Thanks,
you were right up there with Shad. The yellow come out and you fell back and you had to make your way. You really had to capitalize on those restarts.
Yeah, man, those restarts were killing me. I got into Shad right before that first caution, and I didn't want to pass him that way. And after that caution came out, I thought if I got on the outside, I'd be all right. But that was definitely not the case. You definitely wanted to start low from what it seemed like.
I think that first restart, you really got caught sleeping on the outside. But pretty much the rest of the cautions, you're able to, especially those last couple, you were able to start up on the inside and really, follow Shad off the start there and, get back into second and pressure Shad again. But unfortunately, the cautions kept coming and it sort of put a premature end to the race.
Yeah, it kind of stinks that it went down that route, but, that's how it goes. Just ran out of laps. Shad was fast. Heck, Hauser and them were fast. I think I could have gotten by Shad if I'd have thrown some ridiculous stuff, but I didn't want to take us out, so.
Hey, well, look, you get second and you also get $100. It's always nice to collect a bit of extra money, eh?
Oh, yeah, always nice.
All right, before we let you get out of here, sponsor shout-outs. Who makes it happen for you?
The guys over at Elite 7 always. Got True Form Race Products and Water Truck Productions. I got to thank you for putting on this broadcast. You always put on a heck of a broadcast. And I got to thank World of Thunder for putting this on as well. Congrats to Shad.
All right, there we go. Jacob Fields there, home in 2nd place. And now we're going to go down to Victory Lane. He was dominant all night here in the feature event. And, well, he leads all laps in car number 41, Chad Prescott. Chad, congratulations on the win. Man, you were dominant from the get-go of this feature race. I mean, talk about how you're able to, to really hold off a strong field like this and hold off Jacob Fields, who was there with you for the majority of that race.
Yeah, I was just lucky enough to get a killer start there, one of my rare good starts, and I guess Kendall just slid up off the bottom a little bit, and we touched, and he turned sideways. I didn't want it to play out like that, but sometimes that happens. And then Fields, he was definitely the class of the field today. I mean, he ran me down a couple times and was all over me, and the cautions just definitely saved me there at the end.
Yeah, those first, I think, 20 odd laps when we went green before we saw the first caution come out, he was right there, right on your back bumper for those 20 odd laps. And at that stage, were you sort of a little bit worried, or were you just sort of just running your own race and trying to not worry about who was behind you and how close he was, and just let the laps tick off?
Yeah, I mean, I could hear him back there. I just knew if I kept hitting my marks the way the track was, it was going to be pretty hard for him to pass me. And the cautions come out, and he got shuffled back, and it just didn't work out. I'd have loved to finish it under green, but sometimes them guys in the back just can't quit wrecking.
Well, talk about that last restart there, coming to the green-white checker, a green-white checker, hopefully what was going to be a green-white checker finish anyway. But what was going through your mind going down the back straightaway on that one to green, knowing that you had a lot of fast guys behind you, but, Fields was going to be there once again?
Yeah, I was just going to keep doing what I was doing there, and if he got underneath me, I was just trying to make sure I did what I did and not slide too far or cut him off. I didn't want to wreck him, but that last caution it wasn't any fun.
All right, well, not only do you pick up the win here tonight, you lead all 60 laps, but you also collect yourself a nice little $200. I mean, how does that feel knowing that you're able to collect some money on the computer?
Yeah, it's good for sure. I mean, I think the most I've won so far is like $75 or something like that. Usually these deals are so tough. It's just you got to qualify well and get a good heat race in and start up front, and hopefully you got good enough speed to stay up there.
All right, well, look, congratulations on the win for the super late model portion of the evening. Before we let you get out of here, I'm sure there's a few people you might need to thank.
Yeah, I just got to thank everybody over at D1RT, Eddie Livingston, for letting me be a part of this team. And yesterday here, I wasn't too good, and old Dylan Wilson got me tuned up last night, so I got to give a big shout out to him.
All right, well done on the win, bud, and go and enjoy that $200.
All right, thanks for the broadcast, man.
There we go, Shad Prescott there. Your feature winner for the super late model part of the evening. That'll wrap us up here from Volusia. Of course, we are not done with just yet. The super late models pack up, they go home. And now we turn our attention to the 360 winged sprint cars. They are going to be up in, I think, about 40 minutes to 50 minutes, roughly around there. So keep an eye on the Ultimate Dirt TV Facebook page to be notified of when we're live. Or if you're watching on Twitch, hit the follow button like Dutch Rudder did. Thank you very much, Dutch. And yes, everyone runs trading paints in the backgrounds so they can see their paints. And yes, there are custom paints. Well, they do the custom paints via the trading paints. Of course, if you're watching on our YouTube channel, don't forget to hit the subscribe button. And of course, make sure the bell on the Get Notifications tab is on. Of course, once again, a big thanks to our sponsors here at Ultimate Dirt TV. You can check them out on our website at www.ultimatedirttv.com. And our sponsors are Wicked Cushion. You can check them out on the web, of course, at wicked-cushion.com. You can check them out on all the social media platforms as well. Simworks Performance, BK Designs, JR Productions and Media. Make sure you check out World of Thunder Iracing League on all the social media pages, as well as checking out their website at www.wotrl.com. And of course, our newest sponsor, Turbo Tees. You can check them out at turbotees.com. You can check them out on the Facebook and Instagram side of things. Turbo Tees Apparel. Give them a like, give them a follow, and all that good jazz. Big thanks to Mitch Stiles and Jeremy Hobson for those stars here. And Five Upman, thank you very much for the follow on Twitch. Of course, we're going to be live again in about 40 minutes time, roughly around 40 to 50 minutes time. So the 360s will be up next here at the Volusia Speedway Park. And of course, we are going to have a similar sort of format. Again, we're going to have two B mains and then, of course, an A main as well. And once again, the winner will collect $200. So there's still plenty of prize money and plenty of racing to come live here on Ultimate Dirt TV. We'll take a quick break and come back on the other side of this with your 360s up next.